Inside James A. Rhodes Arena here with head coach Tom Hanna. And coach, kind of a rough weekend this past weekend against Miami and Bowling Green, but can you pick out some of the positives, especially with the young players who got in?
Well, I think we did a bunch of good things, unfortunately not consecutively, and at points they just played better volleyball than we did. It's tough to get the group to maybe understand that at points that, hey, we did some good things, they just were a little better, and we're going to have to deal with those situations, a little bit better. And like you said, there are points where we're a little young on the court, and hopefully that's experience that'll come back to serve us well down the road.
I want to go kind of the opposite direction from younger to kind of older. Abby and Kayla are both having their last homestand here. The impact that those two young ladies have played into this program and the vision you set forward for Akron Volleyball.
Sure, it's amazing that it's come to this already for them. Kayla was the first recruit that committed to me after I took over. Literally, it was maybe day 11 on the job. Got here on a Wednesday, first saw her again. I knew who she was before that on a Friday night because I went to see Abby practice and was recruiting over that weekend where Abby was going to play, and was told, hey, she's still available, and okay. And we made that happen in pretty short order, so that was exciting, and it obviously been a big piece to what we've done here. Abby, the same thing, has just really been a strong asset for us in terms of ball control, in terms of leadership, and that goes for both of them on the leadership department as well as ball control. So they're certainly going to be missed. Both great kids, great students. Can't say enough about them. And, it's always going to be a tough day, and it's always a little more awkward to a degree because we still have matches to go on the road after that. But it'll be nice to have a chance to celebrate them.
And then in regards to the celebration, that's going to be Saturday against Kent. You have Ohio on Friday night. We've seen them both played Kent pretty competitively in 5 sets. Ohio was that turnaround game where you wish you got the Kent State game first, and that could have carried in momentum. So how do you approach this weekend?
Again, it's the same thing I always talk to you about. It's our side of the net. Can we side out a little bit better? I think we certainly need to defend a little bit better. And then the last thing is probably reduce some of the errors we made last week, especially transitionally on offense. We made some unforced errors that were really tough for us, particularly in the Bowling Green match. So we can get that all back in order. I certainly like our chances. We're going to have to play well. And obviously, you said the Kent State match, we kind of had a woulda, coulda, shoulda, didn't situation where we lost a tough first set by 2. Had to come back and win, I think, 30-28 in the second, took a 2-1 lead, lost the fourth, and then unfortunately lost the lead in the fifth. And hopefully we can manage things a little bit better there if it comes down to that.
And then just finally, kind of back to Kayla and Abby, any special message that's maybe something you don't say to them on a regular basis, or when you see them, this opportunity for you to kind of give your thanks to them?
I mean, they mean the world to me. Been fortunate to have them, in our program, and just been blessed to have their presence and their leadership and their skill set, obviously. But they're just good people who I love having around our building on a day-to-day basis.
Appreciate the time, Coach, as always. And fans, we want to see you support Abby Pollock and Kayla Vouge this weekend. They play Friday night, along with the rest of the volleyball team, of course. Friday night against Ohio at 7 o'clock, and then the big rivalry match against Kent State at 5 o'clock on Saturday. For Chad Welker and the Zips Digital Network, have a great week, and as always, go Zips.